Next question is from Belle Puri, CBC.
Hi there, Premier. I just want to pick up on Lisa's question about the convoy. So, I mean, you're pretty clear on how you feel about it, but what's being done to make sure that it doesn't take hold like a similar one in Ottawa?
Well, I think all of us learned lessons from events in Ottawa, and I know law enforcement in Victoria, as well as across the province, is seized of the challenges of people who are set on mayhem, set on not civil and peaceful protest, but disrupting the lives of fellow citizens. And that's not going to be tolerated in British Columbia. It's certainly not going to be tolerated in Victoria, if I understand the direction that law enforcement is going here. So again, my appeal to those who think that there's some benefit to gathering and driving in a circle and making life miserable for people, or camping here at the legislature, you're only disrupting the lives of fellow citizens. We are taking steps to address a public health crisis. You can disagree with us, you can send us letters, you can protest, but then you need to go home. That is how Canadians have historically addressed issues of disagreement. In a democratic society, that's how we need to operate. Occupations and threats of intimidation help no one. And in fact, it does a disservice to those who have valid points of view, who want to make them in the public square and see if they can get support from their fellow citizens. Disrupting the lives of your neighbors, making noise all weekend long, it doesn't help the cause, if there is one, and it certainly doesn't help with tolerance in the community, and we need tolerance now more than ever.
Belle, do you have a follow-up?
Can you expand on what lessons were learned in Ottawa that could be put to use in Victoria?
Well, I think it's pretty self-evident, Belle. I mean, law enforcement now sees what happens when you try to be polite and say, please go home. They were not met with an appropriate response. So instead, after people had dug into sub-zero temperatures, they were escorted off the premises. I know that law enforcement in Victoria, reinforced if necessary, is going to encourage people to make their point and then disperse. That's the normal course of action in civil disobedience. And I don't want to discourage anyone from making their point, but I absolutely want to discourage them from disrupting the lives of their fellow citizens. Your freedom is not greater than anyone else's. And again, turn on the TV, turn on the television, and then maybe you've got something to complain about, but I don't think so.
Next question is from Andrew McLeod, the Tyee.